So these are the two URLs. I'll share it with you. I will make a note, Shruti.
So I have a doubt here.
Yes. So the Quora is the one I will expect by tomorrow at least. I'll get some these URLs and all from you so that we can actually practice that. Yes, Bindu, you want to ask something?
Yes, sir. So actually in Poplar, no, today I tried to schedule it, and then by mistake I have given the future date.
Guys, can you hear
Am
me?
I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm not able to hear you guys. So sorry. Okay, guys, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Sorry, Bindu, you're asking something?
Yes, sir. I have a doubt in Poplar.
Yes.
So while scheduling, right,
Uh-huh.
I gave future date by mistake. So I want to change the date again. Is it possible?
Yes. You can go to your scheduled post.
Okay.
See, when you go to your post, here you'll be able to see your scheduled one.
Yeah.
So there you will have an option. For example, see, if I go to posted also, I can select one particular thing. So, yeah. So you can see here. So this one, I can edit this. And I can do that. So similarly for published post also you'll get that option. Maybe the design what you put, there might be some mistake, right? You wanted to correct that, you guys can do that. So of course it is not a mistake, Bindu. So scheduling is there for future dates, so don't worry about that.
Yes.
Okay. No, I was thinking maybe when you said mistake, so I was expecting maybe in a previous date you are able to do that might be bug there. So we have to see.
Actually, I got stuck in the timing frame also. It was like 24 hours time.
Exactly.
I,
Yeah.
I given for just 12 hours. I calculated like that. I tried many times, and later I came to know that it is following the 24 hours frame time.
Okay. Fine. Good, Bindu. Okay, guys, any other questions anyone having? No, right? Okay. Um, so Canva, maybe once you explore maybe 1 or 2 days, we will take it to the little advanced level. Canva is one, Grammarly, these things. We will take a one more advanced session, but I want you guys to explore it for next 2 days at least, right? And keep creating new content. I given you this inspirational quotes and all, but don't limit your creativity there. Keep the creativity there. Try to create something new. Go crazy, no problem. Do something new, right? Okay, how many of you know what is procrastination? Okay, Nagendra, Gayatri.
Postpone చేస్తూ ఉండడము.
Yes, Gayatri, చెప్పు.
Postpone చేస్తూ ఉండడము.
Okay. Why it happens? Okay, so guys, you guys understood what Gayatri said. Procrastination means postponing things, right? Keep postponing. Okay, we'll do tomorrow, right? So what is it? How it is going to address something like this? You guys actually take a topic and start writing about that, and create that like a bullet point. See, I'm not expecting you guys to write content today, but create the bullet points. Say, these are the problems because of procrastination people face, right? I might be missing something important if I don't complete the task today, right? Or there might be no improvement. What all I'm doing, right? If I keep procrastinating, right, there is no improvement. Like there are a lot of issues, right? So try to pick the topic and create that. So along with the inspirational quote, you guys can do that, right? So procrastination is one topic. Please make a note. Okay, one sec. Yes. So procrastination is one important topic. You guys can pick that as a topic and start creating the posters, right? Okay. So website design we're talking about, right? So before going to the website design, I want to understand how many of you know what is the internet and how it works? Anyone can explain me what is internet and how it works?
Yeah, we are sending a request actually to the server. At server level, it will process that request and
No one?
loads the Prakash.
Yes, sorry. Yes.
Yes. Actually, we are sending request to server actually.
Uh-huh.
In server, it will process and it will load the page. Will get the page and it will load on your machine.
Okay. Good. So when you send the request, that request is how it is passing.
Through protocols.
What is the protocol?
HTTP, HTTPS.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Good, Sriram. Yeah. So thing is, what is basically internet is in the layman's language, if you ask me, internet is a simple network, right? Network between, connecting multiple networks or millions of networks, I can say, right? See, in your home, you have a small network now where your mobile is connected, your laptop is connected, your desktop is connected, your TV might be, right? Like this, you have multiple smartphones, all are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, right? These all networks are connecting together. Worldwide is called internet, right? So basically my question would be, when you're paying internet, right, for monthly you will do recharge, right? Maybe 300, 500,000 rupees like this for broadband or your mobile internet. This money goes exactly where? Can someone answer me?
Providers.
Okay, then provider means Airtel,
Yes.
BSNL, Tatas, like this, right? So then after that, who else gets money? Okay, so there's a tricky question. I know. Okay, guys. Now, when I send an email to Sriram, who is sitting in Hyderabad, how this goes? Is it goes on a wireless or wired?
Wireless.
Wireless.
Wireless. How?
It's
Sorry, Gayatri.
Internet.
Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. It's not wireless exactly. Why? Because entire globe is connected to with a cable, right? So when I send an email to Sriram from here, right? Maybe my network or my mobile network is connected to the nearest tower, right? Up to there only it is a wireless. From the tower, right? It is actually goes through cable. right? Entire India, Hyderabad to Bangalore, Hyderabad to Delhi, right? Delhi to Mumbai, all these places are connected with the cables. Same way, entire world is connected with the cables, right? As of now, there is no wireless internet. That means, except the satellites provides in some places, right? But it is not publicly available. Recently, SpaceX, right? Elon Musk company is doing little, yes, they're actually launched in US already. Through satellite, they're actually giving internet. But our internet works through cables, right? Now, from Bangalore to Hyderabad, I can understand. But from Bangalore to US, maybe, Nagaraj is sitting in US. Now, how can I send an email to him? How it is connected? I'm saying cable, right? But US is what? It's thousands of kilometers away. So how can I send an email to Nagaraju now? How it is connected?
Is that cable is passes through ocean?
Exactly, Angababu. Right. So there is a undersea cable, guys. So just try to go and find out. It is very interesting topic. So normally people, what we think is it's a wireless, right? It is not wireless. Even when you make a call, we think, we are speaking on the mobile phone, it is connected through wireless. It's not like that. When you make a call from your mobile to the nearest tower only, it goes through wireless, right? That tower will take your signals and converts to into analog signals and passes through cable. Then again, it goes to the Hyderabad. From there, it connects to your user, right? So entire world is connected with the cable. So you can see here. These are the few maps you can find. See, from India, how many cables are laid, right? So this is actually international map. Submarine cable map you can check. From here, all the countries' cables are laid, right? So that's how your internet works. So that's the reason 10 years before, how is internet, and if you see today, the improvement, how it happened, right? These cables are, what cables are these? Anyone can say? Maybe not the CS guys.
Fiber cables.
Yes, Ankababu. So what is that fiber cable and what is there in that?
Fiber optic are present in that. Through that, the internet was.
Okay. Yes, Srinam.
It's light actually.
It is
It pass through light actually. Light.
exactly right. So our internet. So when I send an email to Sriram now, it goes kind of via light signals. Right. Normally, when you switch on the light, normally what happens? There's a copper cable, right? That takes your electrons and all passes through. Same way, when you using your mobile internet also, there's a cable, but these cables are not copper cables. These are fiber optic. That means there is a thin glass is there actually. Right. So these are the guys, you can see here pictures, right? So these are the guys who is working on these cables under the sea. When there is any cyclone happens or tsunami happens, these are the guys who actually gets under the sea and repairs these cables. Okay, so India is actually having multiple gateways. So when there is any issue, right, you might not even realize until unless there is a huge cyclone. Then these service providers will put an announcement. Internet will be slower. Why? Because the gateways are down. Because each country connected with the multiple cables. So okay, in this map you can see, right, from Chennai there is a gateway. Right, from Cochin there is a gateway that is connected to this cable. Then again from Mumbai there is a gateway. Right, these are the gateways which will help connecting the entire globe. So in case if Chennai gateway is down, the users will get internet from Mumbai gateway. Right. So if you ask me how these guys, government recently banned PUBG, they banned TikTok and all, right? How they banned it? Are they coming to your device and saying, boss, don't use it? Or are they banning on the central gateway level? They're banning on the central gateway, right? That means they're actually banning here. Where is your internet is coming into the country? There they're getting inside and they're saying, stop the, these applications for all the users. Right. So they're creating that block. So when you send an email, it doesn't go just like that to Sriram. If I'm sending an email to Sriram, right? It is not simple that I'm sending directly to him. In between, there are multiple people are there who is taking my email. It is simple like, you're taking a courier, right? Now I can send a courier to Sriram who is sitting in Hyderabad. So what happens, this DTDC courier or whoever is there from the Bangalore local office will come and pick the courier from me, right? Then he will go and hand over to the vehicle person. That vehicle person will take it and deliver it to the Hyderabad office. Then Hyderabad office guy will deliver it to the Sriram's local office, wherever it is, right? Same way, your internet also happens the same way, right? So you might be seeing when I open google.com, right? It is just opened, right? How much time it took? Not even a millisecond, right? But actually in the back end, there are a lot of homework is background work is happening. How it is? See, I'm just saying, try and find out how my request is going to google.com. Okay. So I just press this. You can see here. So this is the first guy who came and take the request. That is my local Wi-Fi router. Right. First he took my request and given to the next guy. This might be the guy who provided internet to me. Right. So after a couple of seconds, right, it will give you the complete report. So there might be 10 to 12 servers are there who is taking your request and passing it to the next level. That means I'm trying to send a courier to Sriram who is sitting in Hyderabad. So the steps what I told you, right, in between those guys came and did, that is the same job is happening here. Sorry. Okay, this will take a lot of time to get that report actually. So you guys can try it out, how it is working and all. See this now. Now it is little. So first request, I just said google.com, I sent a request. So first he's taking, after this one more system. That means whoever is given internet for me, right? That is the guy. Then after that, who else is taken? Then after that, who else is? Right? So as of now, there are 10 people are there. To reach Google and to get me this Google page, right? Google page is landed here. Of course, it came in millisecond, but in the background, these many people are, that means these many systems is taking my request and passing it through. Right? So the question what Sriram asked couple of minutes before, right? Here you can correlate. He was asking about security, right? So this is where our credentials might get compromised if you don't use properly. Right? So because, okay, again, I'm coming back to the same example. When I'm sending a courier to Sriram, it might be confidential, right? The guy who is taking that courier from maybe Bangalore office or the transport guy or the Hyderabad office guy, right? In between, if anyone gets compromised, right? That means someone is trying to get the information. Okay. So what they do, they'll pay to that courier guy and they'll try to open the courier and try to see what information I'm actually sending to Sriram, right? Same way, here also it works the same way. In between, maybe, the guy ACT is actually giving internet for me. So if you see here, there are two things. Two servers are working from ACT. Now maybe this server is compromised. Someone hacked into this server, right? So what can happen? Whatever the information you are sharing with people, right? This server can see. Okay. Now I might be sending a username password, right? These guys can see what I'm sending it, right? So now you will have a question, how this actually is protected? Because we don't know, right? Every day these servers, today I'm using ACT. Tomorrow, if I'm using my mobile network, it will be showing a different thing. So how are you going to protect this information? Okay, guys, how many of you understood what I'm trying to explain here? Please raise the hands. Nagendra is already raised the hand, so Ankababu understood. Bindu understood. Sriram understood. Good. Fine, guys. Gayatri, yes. So, guys, if anyone want me to explain again, I can explain, right? But I'm just proceeding. So these many guys are there, right? So if I go to google.com or go to gmail.com, right? And if I try to log in, that means what is happening? These many people are seeing information, right? To reach Google server, when I'm putting the information here, my username, password, and I'm, putting it there, it is passing through these many people. Now my concern is, what if someone is compromised here? See, after ACT, they are passing this to VSNL. So you guys know, right? Like BSNL, there is a VSNL, Videshi Sanchar Nigam Limited, right? So they are taking the request, and then it is going to Chennai, right? Chennai gateway. So whatever request I'm doing from a Bangalore system, my request is going through where? Chennai gateway. So Google server might be in US or UK, Singapore, it doesn't matter. But my request is going out of India through Chennai gateway. That's what it is showing here. Right? Now, what if when I'm entering my credential here, I'm putting my username, password, my username I entered. When I click on next, what is happening? My information is passing through all these people. Right? So are they able to see my information? Aruna?
They can see, sir.
You understood, right?
Ah,
So can they see my name, like, including my spelling, they can see?
they can see, sir.
Okay, Sriram?
No.
How?
They can't see. They can't. It will be encrypted. Actually. It will be encrypted. And
Superb, Sriram. Superb. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course they can see, but the information what they're seeing is they cannot understand that this is my name. B. Santi Prakash. This information they cannot see in a exposed way. It will be showing some encrypted format. Right? So what all information you are sending, right? It is actually seen by all these people, but they cannot understand what it is. So when Aruna is typing her username password, people can see she's typing something, some information is passing through, but they cannot realize what it is. How that is happening is, simple thing is, here you can see, right? You guys can see this lock symbol here, right? So what is this?
Secured.
How? How secure? Okay, guys, so this is very important subject, right? This is called SSL, right? There is a certificate. Certificate is what? It will be telling you how to encrypt your data, how much secure it is. That means I just shown you, right? Or the password strength checking. How to secure your, sorry, someone said something. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, when you say this, use this SSL, right, or this lock symbol, that means your website is actually using a secure protocol. So when you type something here, that gets encrypted. That means the moment I press next here, this information is getting encrypted and passing through all these people. So everyone can see Ankababu's system is sending information to somewhere in the US, but they cannot see what it is. They don't even realize that is Ankababu. They will know, okay, there is data is passing through. It is like, 10A, B, C, D, some encrypted format. And this SSL certificate depends on how much you're paying it. If you pay maybe 1 lakh rupees, it is encrypted in higher level. If you pay 10,000 rupees, it's encrypted into that level only. Okay, so there are a lot of companies provides SSL certificates. It will be covered in our going forward, but that is for your basic understanding, right? So whatever designs we do, whatever websites you do, right, we have to make sure that is SSL enabled, right? So that is for a basic understanding for you. So anyone has questions here? Bindu?
I'm clear.
You got it right?
Yes, sir, I got it, sir.
Cool. Aruna?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Okay, so what you said is right. People can see information, but that is not in readable format. Okay, so yeah, maybe when you're practicing some exercises, I can show you how that encryption works. When you type something, how that is converted into different level. Like
Yeah, in WhatsApp also it will show end-to-end encrypted, right, sir? That is the same thing, right?
yeah, exactly. Yes. So the moment it leaves your device, it's encrypted. See, if I type my full name here, see, like this it goes. So even if now maybe Ankababu become a hacker, okay. So now he's trying to find out what I'm typing. So it will be showing him this one. So he has to decrypt that one, right? So the time what he might be having say 24 hours time to decrypt this, right? So if he's able to decrypt it, he will be able to get into my account. If he's not able to decrypt, then the time passes. Again, my encryption level changes and the new key will be generated. Right, that's how it is protected. Any website or any now if there are banking websites, right? The security protocol they use is different. Now if you see here, connection is secure. Right. If you open online SBI.com or something, it'll show some green tick mark here. I'm not sure if you guys observe it or not. It'll be showing green tick mark or something. That means it is more secure. Or in case if something happens, right, someone compromises that website, that company who given that SS certificate will pay that, kind of insurance it is. Right now, maybe, you opened a bank account and your website credential is compromised. So that company is supposed to pay you that amount. Okay, so they give you that when you pay higher amount and get that SS certificate, the encryption level will be higher and you are protected in all the other ways. And Google recently they stopped promoting any website without this. So any website is having HTTPS is actually with SSL. Of course, this should be there. If there is no SSL certificate, right, it will show not secure. Okay, you guys can try to try to find out some places, some websites. It will be showing you not secured. Don't use any credentials and all in those websites. Right, when it is saying not secured, or if they're not using HTTPS. Okay, so most of the browsers these days it will point out saying that it is not secured. Even if not, try to observe this one. Okay, now this is one. Then next is called so internet. You guys understood, right? Multiple networks coming together is internet, and these are connected to through what? IP address. So that time Sriram is telling certain protocols, right? Like HTTP is a protocol. Now for security, what we use? We use HTTPS, right? But before that, there is a protocol called IP address we say, right? Internet protocol. This is what each system will have, right? It is like your fingerprint. Okay, this is not the fingerprint basically. There is something called MAC address. That is called fingerprint. That means if I send any email, right? Of course, it goes through my IP address, but my system will have a one physical MAC address. Even your mobile also will have. When you go to your network settings or about information, it will show you that. So that's how the government or legal department will catch the criminals and all. From where they send email, how they sent, all that actually captured by the MAC address. Then there is something called IP. This is the main protocol, right, for internet to work. Okay, these are the basic things. Try to understand, maybe try to find out your own things. And if you guys want little in more, more details, I can explain you that. Okay, but as of now, this is basic information is, more than enough. And HTTPS is important for us. Okay, so basically this is called port 80 and this is called port 443. Okay, guys, so port 80 is not secured port. If you're doing in your local machine, right? If you're implementing testing a website in your local system, then you can use it HTTP, right? But when you're trying to implement in internet, this is very important. And on top of it comes what? SSL certificate, right? You should have a port 443 enabled, but you should have a SSL certificate also should be there to encrypt your data. Okay, guys. So these are the basic things. So try to maybe next 1 hour, please do this exercise. Try to find out your own information about what is IP, what is internet, how this. We're talking about fiber optic today, right? What is this? Who actually invented this? Maybe that can be a point. And what is the speed it supports, and how all the countries are connected, right? Okay. When I said it is an undersea cable, from here to Sri Lanka, there is a cable laid, right, for internet. Now suddenly there is some internet problem happened. How these engineers will come to know where they should go? I mean, where exactly the cable problem happened, how they will know? Because it's more than how many kilometers, right? So can they check each in every meter? They cannot keep on checking, right, all the time. So maybe you try to find out that how it is. Okay, so you can create certain posters on this fiber optic you want, and IP address you can create, and how SSL is working. Right, these are the topics. Now take it as a task today, and Quora. Quora is the first thing you have to do. And please consolidate all your accounts like this, right? So that when you post something, right, like this, people can see. I mean, who is creating what? When you're creating fiber optic, maybe who is from the computer science background or mechanical background, they'll be interested on this, right? How the light is actually passing, how they'll troubleshoot. So when hundreds of kilometer cables are laid, how people are actually identifying the exact issue, right? So basically what happens, there is engineer sitting in the sea, right? They actually keep floating on the sea. When someone complains, actually no one need to complain. There is a system built there. If somewhere problem is there, right, it will automatically alert them, saying that so and so location there is a problem. These guys will go there and dive into the sea, troubleshoot that, fix the problem, and your internet is back. Right, now if you see Microsoft, you take YouTube. YouTube is whose company now? Who is owning YouTube?
Google, sir.
Superb, Kishore. So right, so Google and YouTube, they're laying their own cables, guys. It's not that countries to countries. These companies are actually laying their own cables, because right, how much data is getting transmitted in YouTube every day, right? You take Netflix and all these guys. So Netflix is hosted on where? They hosted on AWS, Amazon Web Services. So they also having their own cabling. Okay, and if you remember Flipkart, when they launched this Big Billion Day sale couple of years before, right? I think 7 years or 8 years before they launched the Big Billion Day sale concept, right? That time, if you remember, they failed that. I mean, the systems didn't go through properly, right? Why? Because they couldn't support that much of data. People are punching orders, like everyone is trying to book their shopping items and all, and the system got failed literally first year. So second year they actually laid few kilometer of cables, fiber optic cables, to support this kind of a system. So that comes in the cloud, of course, but try to find out. It is actually very a good subject, and you guys will get more information there, and how satellites are getting connected. You can see what is this called. SpaceX started a program for internet actually. So even if you're in a rural location, there is no cables, nothing, right? You will get the internet directly from satellite. I think by next year, 2022, SpaceX is actually launching in India that program. That means if you apply, I think there are pre-bookings also available right now from SpaceX. So if you book it now, next year when they launch in India, you will get the box. So you can try to find out how the SpaceX is connecting internet where it is not possible to reach. Right, now take BSNL, right? BSNL is there entire India, but are they able to reach over the hills, between the mountains and all? No, right? But SpaceX is launching there. How they're able to launch, you can try to find out. And these can be posters you can create now. Right, so fine, it's already 8:10 now. maybe next 1 hour, please practice this and let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll keep posting me. Yes, let us next 5 minutes I'll be online to take some questions if you guys have any questions. But yes, if you guys want to start working, please exit from the meeting and start working on it.
Oh, thank you, Prakash. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks Sriram, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks Kishore.
అన్న
Yes Gayatri.
ఒకసారి నరేంద్రతో మాట్లాడతారా
Done. I mean, you want me to speak to him? Nagendra, you want to speak here or separate call you want to do?
It's okay.
Okay now.
To know him.
Okay, చెప్పు నాగేంద్ర.
అంటే మెయిన్ పర్పస్ వచ్చి ఇది పోస్ట్ చేయడం అన్న. అంటే నాకు తెలుసు మొన్న న్యూస్ లో చూసాను, వెంకటేష్ కూతురు 79 నేషనల్ వైడ్ 79 ర్యాంక్ ఏమోనా ఇన్ని $ని చెప్పారు, నేను విన్నాను.
అవును,
TV9 ఏమో చెప్పారు నాది.
ఓకే,
దేని పరంగా నాది చెప్పేది
అర్థం కాల.
అంటే ఎందుకు నాకు పే చేసేది అంటాను, మెయిన్ పర్పస్
అంటే డబ్బులు ఎందుకు పే చేస్తున్నారనే సార్?
అవునవును, అంటే పోస్ట్ చేయడానికి వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తున్నారా ఎట్లా?
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ, అంటే పోస్ట్ చేయడానికి కాదు. వాళ్ళకనే కాదు, ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు కూడా ఒక సబ్జెక్ట్ తీసుకుని దాన్ని నేర్పిస్తున్నావు అనుకో. ఓకే, మేబీ
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పారు కదా వెంకటేష్ కూతురు అని,
అవును,
అది హోమ్ అంటే ఫుడ్ గురించి ఏ విధంగా ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలా అని చెప్పి ఆ కూతురు ఆ అమ్మ అనేది పోస్ట్ చేస్తానండి, ఏ విధంగా చేయాలా వంటల గురించిన ఫుడ్ గురించి. దాని పరంగా ఆ అమ్మాయి ఆమెకు పే చేశారు అని న్యూస్ లో చెప్పారు, నేను విన్నాను TV9 లో. అంటే అంటే ఆమె పర్పస్ వచ్చి ఫుడ్ గురించి కాబట్టి దాని గురించి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తా ఉంది, అందుకనే ఆమెకు పే చేశారా వాల్యుబుల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అని.
అవును, ఎస్ యు ఆర్ రైట్. బట్ ఇంకొక ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఏంటి అంటే, ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్కి ఏంటంటే కంటెంట్ క్రియేటర్స్ కావాలి, రైట్? ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు మంచి ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ కంటెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి పెట్టావు అనుకో, నీకు ఫాలోవర్స్ పెరుగుతారు అక్కడ. అంటే ఏంటి, ఇప్పుడు నీ కంటెంట్ నచ్చి నేను అక్కడ రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకొని ఫాలో అవడం స్టార్ట్ చేశాను అంటే, నీ కారణంగా నేను ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ లో యూజర్ గా ఉన్నాను అక్కడ. రైట్, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఫాలో అవుతుంటే నాలాగా ఇంకొక 10 మంది ఫాలో అవుతారు, అట్లా ఒక 100 మంది. గోయింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఏమవుతుంది, నువ్వు ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ కి నెట్వర్క్ పెంచుతూ ఉన్నావు, రైట్? సో ఇప్పుడు బెనిఫిట్ ఎవరికి వస్తుంది? ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ కి వస్తుంది. రేపు నువ్వు ప్రమోట్ చేయడం ఆపేసినా కూడా, రేపు గాయత్రి ప్రమోట్ చేసినప్పుడు వాళ్ళ గాయత్రి కనెక్ట్ చేస్తారు, రైట్? మేబీ రేపు ప్రేమ్ ఏం చేస్తాడు, ప్రేమ్ ఆల్సో హీ విల్ స్టార్ట్ క్రియేటింగ్ కంటెంట్, హీ విల్ స్టార్ట్ పేయింగ్ టు ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ కి పే చేసి ఏం చెప్తాడు, నా కంటెంట్ ని అందరికి చూపించండి అని చెప్తాడు. దీనివల్ల బెనిఫిట్ ఎవరికి? ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ కి బెనిఫిట్ అవుతుంది. కానీ ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎందుకు వచ్చాను? నీ వల్ల వచ్చాను, రైట్? సో ఇది చాలా మనం అనుకుంటాం అంటే ఫేస్బుక్ లో యూజర్స్ అనేది ఫ్రీ కదా అని చెప్పి అందరూ వచ్చేస్తున్నారు. కానీ ఫేస్బుక్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, ప్రతిరోజు ఎవరైతే వస్తున్నారో వాళ్ళ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఏంటి, వాళ్ళ డిస్లైక్స్ ఏంటి అని చెప్పి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసి ఆ డేటా తీసుకెళ్లి వేరే వాళ్ళకి అమ్ముతున్నారు, రైట్? దట్స్ హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్.